For the best in eyewear, call Dr. Leeks Optometry.
Welcome to Health and Safety Tips for Seniors. This week, Chief Scott Lewis from Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue is here to address common sense tips for seniors now that our dangerously high temperatures have started.
Went from a very comfortable temperature for an extended period of time to almost overnight now. We're well into the triple digits, and for this particular week, we're going to be even higher. You know, we're going up to around 115, 117. So what seniors can do is they didn't necessarily have the time to prepare maybe appropriately. It's time to make sure that they have the appropriate amount of water in storage at their houses. They want to make sure that their air conditioning and their swamp coolers are functioning and in good operating order before these heat waves. We want to also make sure that they try and reduce the amount of heat intake into their homes during the course of the day. That can be including things like shutting some blinds, things like those, and drapes. That helps reduce the heat load, so then it can also impact in a positive way their power draw. If they're unable to do those types of things, they need to try and get out to the community center and to some of the other areas where there is air conditioning and there's other people, so they can also monitor for signs of heat exhaustion or even worse, heat stroke. As soon as they start feeling improper, or they don't feel as well as they normally do, or they start feeling that something's wrong, they're starting to show signs of maybe not being as cognitive, or the awareness is dropping, make sure they call 911. That way we can check for dehydration, and in the appropriate cases, transport them to the local hospital.
What do they need to do? What key points can you share to make sure no harm comes to our seniors because of the heat? And you covered a bunch of them. What about the hydration and eating?
Hydration is so important. Even if you don't feel thirsty at the time, keep sipping water throughout the course of the day, and monitor your urination. Make sure you have good, clear color. If it's starting to get dark, you're getting dehydrated. More often than not, dehydration comes at the tail end. In other words, you're already well into dehydration before you start recognizing the signs and symptoms. So stay hydrated. Keep a glass of water with you at all times. Constantly sipping it. Doesn't mean you have to down it down, but constantly sipping and keep hydrated throughout the course of any given day.